Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my F125 Myteam career mode. I am so sorry that it's been a while since my last episode. I did put a post out on the posts page on my channel, just explaining that I have had my flat redecorated. I had my flat redecorated a few days ago, and I had to clear out for a few days whilst the paint fumes cleared, and yeah, had to wait till they cause cause no damage to my lungs. But I'm back in now. It's all good, all sorted out, and we're back with some F125. I gotta be honest, I wasn't sure I was going to stream tonight because I had to do a first aid course at work today. And it was 6 hour long first aid course, and having to take in that information for so long, my brain is completely fried. So I gotta be honest, there was a part of me that didn't think I was going to do this tonight. But I thought, it's been a long time. It's been over a week now since I did my last one. So let's get back on the horse and see what we can do. So I don't know if we're going to end the season tonight. I've got a plan. I've had a thought. Let me hold that thought for a minute while we go to the advanced talk. Let me hold that. There we go. So like I said, I would like to get Bortoletto in. I got to be honest, I kind of forgot about all this stuff. We just got Gabriel back in for our second meeting. Let's build up a rapport. He seems happy enough. I kind of wish there was a little bit more you could do rather than just having the talk, but I don't know. What was I saying before? Oh god, I've forgotten now. What was I saying before? Oh yeah. So what I was planning to do is, because we've got 5 races till the end of the season. So what I was going to do is try and do 4 races tonight, and then what we'll do for the last race of the season, we'll either have it as like a 50% race or maybe even 100% race, and just have the last race of the season as like a mega long kind of special episode. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Recent merchandise demand has exceeded production capacity, and our retail partner needs guidance on managing back orders. Should we invest heavily to meet demand or take a more? Should invest to beat the great demand. Merchandise may not last. Yeah, I think we'll go small investment for now. I'm not too worried about whether our shirts sell and whether people want bland blue and white t-shirts. Right, Gabriel Bortetto endgame. So does this mean that once we've done this, we can sign them both? Like I said, it's been a while since I've got to this point. But the talks with Bortoletto have progressed quite quickly. We've had 2 already. Does this mean I can now lock them in? Or drivers? So if I went to Jensen Button, for instance, could I can send him a contract. I might just get these 2 wrapped up now then. Send driver contract. Can I not? Right now, send Bortoletto. Oh shit, I didn't need counter offers today. Shit. Alright, let's go for the higher one. Because we do want to try and get Bortoletto. Shit, I completely forgot about those. I don't know how. 66. Ah, 2 in 3. We'll see. Hi Dan, I just wanted to let you know that the meeting with Jensen Button was very successful. Despite this, we're still well positioned with Jensen Button. Driver talks debrief. Concerning. Oh yeah, we've had a lot of concerning weekends lately. Alright, let's go to Texas. Let's put some massive hats on our heads and ride some horses. Is that what they do? Rodeos and shit, innit? God, my throat is fucked. My throat has been really bad the last few days. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it will hold out tonight. Oh god, it's gonna rain. Just like 1994, it's wet, wet, wet. So it's a sprint weekend, so we only need to worry about the one practice session this time. Oh my days. Holy crap. That's another, yeah, I was debating whether to stream tonight. I wasn't going to. Because I just felt so tired. And I thought, well, why not? I got a week off work now. So, you know, if I sleep in tomorrow, it's not the end of the world. I've got a week to catch up on sleep, so it's not that bad. Right, I don't skip qualifying this to God. God, I'm knackered. Don't skip qualifying this time. It's the United States love affair with Formula One right now. The only I say the only decent track. I think Las Vegas is alright. It's a lot better than I thought it'd be. Miami's shite though. I would quite happily boot it off the calendar. You won't see Miami in this career. Oh god, you won't see me turning a fucking corner either. Oh, is it too? Do you know what? I might actually just. I know it's better in the straights, but I do like turning. I can't stand not being able to turn the car. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Behrman in the lead up to turn one, home bias. And I would like to score a point. That would be nice. Even if it's a sprint point. Just any point. We didn't score a single one last time. I'm starting to remember it now. We had that absolute disaster in Baku. Oh my god, I can't even fucking turn the car. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't even turn in properly. I was actually, before I did the F1 stream, I was considering Football Manager 26 because that's just come out. I haven't bought it yet. And the only reason I haven't bought it is because everybody, well, a lot of people are saying it is an absolute mess and it's virtually unplayable. You know, people keep crashing out menus. The UI is apparently impossible to navigate, although some people do say it's a lot easier once you get used to it. But like I say, I'm not really prepared to spend £45 on something that I might not enjoy. And I haven't realised we're fucking P8. Jesus, that was a decent lap by the end. I wasn't really concentrated. But yeah, I think if I had have bought, oh look at that, 5 British drivers in a row. How mental is that? Hamilton, Behrman, Russell, Button, Norris. That's all the British drivers on the grid in one place. That's close. Sainz third. Impressive. But yeah, I would have streamed Football Manager tonight if it had been received well and it had gone down well. But oh my god, I can't stop yawning. But yeah, I have no intention of buying the game, unless I know for sure that I'm going to enjoy it and that it won't be a waste of money. I think that's the thing. Once you get older, obviously I'm in my 30s now. And once you get older, you just you look at games in a different way, and you just think, actually, is this worth my money? Is this worth my time? Because when you're younger, you sink your money into a game, and if it's crap, then so be it. But once you get older and you have more responsibilities, and you have to spend your money on things that are actually important, then sort of not prepared to take a chance with it. I don't really know if any of what I said made sense, but like I say, I'm yawning a lot. My brain is not engaged at all, so you're probably not going to get a vintage stream. I mean, not that any of mine were vintage anyway. But anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can get some points. We're starting 8th. We've got a 3-lap sprint race. It's lights out and away we go. The AI do tend to struggle a bit more in the wet weather. Say that's Behrman chops across me. Right, now don't do a Piastri, and yeah. Right, we're in 4th. It's a good start. Sainz in 3rd, like he was in the sprint in real life. Yeah, Mexico this weekend. I am 90% sure that Max Verstappen will win the race, because Mexico's kind of his bread and butter, really. I think he has more wins around there than any other driver. I think he's got 5. And the next after him is Hamilton with 2. I think there's a bunch of drivers on 2. Yeah. I mean, considering that Mexico's only been back on the calendar for 10 years, and Max has had 5 wins despite not driving dominant cars for all that time. They got a couple of those wins during the Mercedes era. So even when he wasn't dominating, he was still doing really well. Oh God, what is that line? But yeah, I'm backing Max this weekend. It would be 4 wins in his last 5, I believe. I think Piastri needs a big weekend. I think if he doesn't put it together this weekend, if he has another race where he struggles, I think it might be over for him. Even if he's still in the lead, but the problem is that the momentum is then with Norris and Verstappen. And once you're out of form, particularly at a vital stage of the season, it's very hard to get back into a rhythm. So I think Oscar Piastri desperately needs a good result this weekend. I mean, he needs to beat Lando Norris. I think Max Verstappen, in his current form, might be too big a challenge, but if Piastri could finish 2nd, you know, take some points off Norris again. I think he'd take that. But, you know, out of the three drivers, he's the one most out of form. So it's going to be difficult for him. And of course, you've got Lando Norris. He's the guy that no one's really talking about because Max has been on such a surge. But obviously, Lando's only 14 points behind Oscar now. And if Max can't make that gap up and Norris keeps chipping away at Piastri, then it could be him at the end of the season. That's what makes it so fascinating, is that you've got first, second and third are in, when it comes to form, it's in reverse order. Right, 1 lap to go, we might actually get some points. Also don't completely throw it away. So yeah, after a completely pointless stream last time out, we're on to a good start here. We might even get a little sprint podium. We only score points in massive waves, so Jenson Button has a win and a third place, and there is only points finishes as it stands. It could be second place. Because Piastri's looking a little slow, but then we're going to have some straight lines now, so that's where we'll start to pull away. Although saying that, we can get a little run. Obviously no DRS because it's raining, but stay in this slipstream. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. Could we get him through here though? Can I have a little look? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna do a banzai move like I normally do, and unless Sainz and Antonelli slip it down the inside. Thank you very much, Oscar. I'll take the P2. And you can battle it out with Sainz. I've virtually got no grip. Please turn in. Yes. Leclerc takes the victory. We're going to take fastest lap and a P2. And some more points on the board. So 7 points for a second place in the sprint. That'll take us up to 32, I believe. Driver of the day as well. Sorry if you can hear my cat relentlessly yowling in the background. He always picks his moments. But yeah, P2 in the end, not too bad. Fastest guy on track as well, but we don't get fastest lap points anymore. Not that he got them in the sprint anyway. But that 32 points has taken us, well, Sainz is ahead of Alonso now. But it's given us a 10-point buffer ahead of him. So we stay in the top 10, 6 points behind Antonelli, who is 6th. I forgot what am I doing. And then Yuki Tsunoda and Esteban Ocon aren't a million miles away, but it's going to be difficult to catch them. But yeah, that will give us a bit of confidence back up to, well, we were in 6th anyway. But obviously, again, extending our lead over Sauber, who didn't score. So yeah, bit of confidence going into quali. Is it going to be dry or is it going to be wet? It's going to be wet, which might give us a chance. But then it might also mean that I know it's dry. I wonder if they ever have, for one-shot quali, if they ever have like mixed wet-dry sessions. I don't think they do. But it could be quite fascinating if some guys went out when it was dry and then it started raining, and then you had like a mixed up grid as a result. Because I remember in the 2000s when they had this rule, sometimes you would get, because obviously the way it worked is every driver had one lap and they go out one at a time, and it would start in, I think it was reverse championship order. So like the guys at the back of the bottom of the championship would go out first, and the guys at the top of the championship would go out last. And then sometimes you'd have it'd be dry at the start of the session, and then midway through it would start hammering it down. And then obviously the guys in the quicker cars couldn't set a decent lap time because it was raining, and you'd have a really jumbled up grid. And yeah, made for quite an interesting race. Didn't happen very often. This is not a good lap though. Unless we can nail these. I've been far too tight. I haven't opened up the steering enough. Can we steal a little bit? That would have got us a lap time deleted in real F1. It's P13. Not a disaster. Not a disaster. But I mean, we can still get top 10 from there. It's not the end of the world. So Lewis Hamilton gets pole. It's weird. Ferrari seem to be really good at certain tracks and just nowhere at others. Russell sandwiching, Verstappen 4th, Norris 5th, Sainz and Albon looking decent, Piastri in 8th, ourselves in 13th, a second off the pace, and then Franco Colapinto, of course, in last place, but hopefully he won't be our problem next season. No, I don't think our overlord Gaston Mazzacane is going to be happy when he realises that we've kicked out our Argentine driver, especially for a Brazilian driver. Right, here we go. Do apologise if you can hear my cat just does not shut up. A noisy boy. He'll get bored eventually, and he normally does. Waiting times, I don't know whether it's because I'm streaming, but they are definitely a lot longer. Oh my days, man. Jesus Christ. Here we are in Austin, Texas. Yeehaw. Howdy, buddy. That's my incredible southern accent there. Right, so was it dry? Looked dry. Looked out did in quali. Are on the other side of the grid there. Lights out and away we go. Antonelli gets a slow start. I'm just going to cut across there. Kind of got all our championship rivals around us. Ocon, Antonelli, oh god. Sonoda. But we're into the points. Oh my god. Come on, up the inside of Piastri. Let's go. Slightly off the track, but who cares, right? So Cat's scratching at the door now. He hasn't been fed for a grand total of half an hour. Must be starving. Right, can we banzai it down the inside of sights? Again, kind of illegal, but we'll take it. We could be on for a good haul of points. Let's show colour science how it's done. That's how we do it. Like Montel Jordan said, this is how we do it. We do it genuinely quick. I mean, we are cutting a few corners, so that might be why, but we're catching up to Norris and Verstappen and all of this lot. So it's a good start. We've gained, what, 7 places on that first lap? Which makes me wonder why I sucked so much last time. Because surely a track like this would suit our car even less than the... Then I'm just... I think we have, what was it? Baku and... What else did we have? I think we do have Spa last time, and Monza, and sort of all the high-speed circuits. And obviously we just got no straight line pace whatsoever. But then obviously this track's kind of got a bit of everything. Pace seems to be vanishing now. Get back down the inside of Albon. Try. I don't think I made a single move on track in this race. Oh god. Oh my, look. I mean, I'll admit, oh, there he is. I've never been the cleanest driver in the world. I've never been the best driver in the world. But yeah, driving standards here have been shocking, and I've just forgotten to brake for that corner. Oh god. Let's turn the diff up because I just can't turn in. Yeah, I can see you there. I can see you. Ah. Gosh, got nothing. Don't take your front wing off. Don't take your front wing off. Right, I might just have to get Albon the place where I got him last time. Oh, why'd you keep taking the corner like that, you idiot? Right, send. Send. Squeeze. There we go. Right, oh god, I keep braking too late. Right, 2 laps to go. I don't brake. Oh, I've done it again. Keep doing it. It's such a hard braking zone because you're going uphill. It's so hard to pick your braking point because you can't see a lot of it. Oh fuck me, I've gone wide again. moves to the inside. Signs are screwed. I think we're just gonna have to do the same shit like every lap. As long as we're P6 at the end of it. Who cares, right? Albon's going to tuck up the inside, but not having it. At least they're not racing me like they raced Kota in real life. Obviously, Sainz taking Antonelli out and then Albon trying to move and then getting spun round. Right, one lap to go. Oh god, I've done it again. For fuck's sake. There's no turning at all. Even on this setup where they're supposed to be turning. Just nothing. Oh, I screwed that. I screw the same corners up every single lap. And brake bias down might help. That did help a little bit. Actually, I pulled. Well, Albon's going to come straight past me again when he gets DRS. But all we can do is just pull to the inside and hope. Oh, fuck off. No. Oh, that was a bit naughty for me there, moving under braking. Shouldn't have done that. Fuck me. Yeah, my driving's been horrific in this race. But we're going to hold on to P6 though. Don't deserve it. George Russell wins. Can't remember where it started. Oh, it was the second. We're going to hold on for P6. We don't deserve it at all. But, you know. Why have I got a bit rate of 0? The audio stream's current bit rate is lower. What? The audio stream's current bit rate is... No, you can hear me alright. We recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 122 kbps. Alright, let's see if I can sort this out. Right, stream. Output. Audio bitrate 160. That's what I'm doing. Got your information wrong, YouTube Studio. You don't know what you're talking about. Or it's just a glitch or something. So, so we took 15 points from that weekend, which is not too bad. So second in the sprint, 6th in the race. So yeah, nice little haul there. But George Russell won from Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc in thirds, 2 Ferraris on the podium, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, ourselves, Sainz, Albon, Ocon, Piastri only 10th. So we now have 40 points, so we're above Antonelli, who had a bit of a shocker in the race. Only 5 points behind Tsunoda now, and 9 behind Ocon. That's a massive gap from Piastri to Ocon. Obviously, they're not in the same fight. Sainz got a few points, but still 9 behind us. Fernando Alonso, we were behind him coming into... Well, no, we were just ahead of him. Yeah, and then there's old Franco down in 16th place. God, that cat is fucking annoying. Alright, so solidified 6th in the constructors, only 7 points behind Haas now, so 5th place is still very much for the taking. We're a long way, well, I say a long way. Williams got double points as well, but we've managed to extend. They're now ahead of Sauber. Obviously, that double points all helping them out. And then Aston Martin on 25. Ferrari are pulling away in the constructors, so I don't think we really need to worry about them. But yeah, the battle for 5th is still very much on. Era defining. Gaston Mazzacane F1. I don't think we'll be getting to 81. I don't think that'll be happening. I need to get a drink because my throat is... Oh god, throat is fucking suffering. Alrighty, look, we got our first driver for next season. We've signed Jenson Button for next season. Gabriel Bortoletto. We've got Gabriel Bortoletto as well. Excellent. Alright, see you later, Colapinto. You are out. So that's good. So that's driver signed, yeah. So the Argentine team is going to lose its Argentine driver. Gaston will not be pleased. Will he exact his revenge on us by giving us a shit car for next year? That is the question. Right. Points on the boards. Yay, finally finally a message that's not a disappointing weekend. Car performed reliably and the driver showcased solid skills. Yeah, right. So yeah, like we said, the rivalry is intensifying. Constructors points, we got to 50 points. And finally, Fernando Alonso is retiring. It's always sad to see such a talented driver leave. This development opens up strategic opportunities, does it? Well, we've already got our lineup for next season. So sorry, Andrew Long. Alright. You're bloody wrong, mate. Alright, let's unlock some training. That's good. Let's do it. Where can we do it? Let's do it. Oh, let's do it now. Get it over with. Alright. Let's go. Let's just go to the next one, shall we? Mexico City Grand Prix. Oh yeah, it's not called the Mexican Grand Prix, is it? Anymore, is it? Right, let's go. Right, we've had some fun. Right, let's see if we can get Franco some points as well. We've got Jenson Button some points. Now, I mean, I don't mind this track. It has grown on me a lot. When it first came on the calendar, I hated it. But as the years have gone on, this track has grown on me quite a lot. I'm not particularly great around here, though. I struggle to... Well, if you've seen already, I struggle to stay in the lines. I've got the same problem on track as I've got when I do some colouring. Just can't stay in those lines, mate. Can we do some more? Yeah. Hopefully that'll be a... Yay! We got purple as well. Excellent. Oh my god. Alright, screw the other practice sessions. Oh, wet qualifying, that might help us. It might. Who knows? Just a reminder, if you are somehow enjoying this stream, be sure to leave a like on there for me. Only if you want to, of course. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so you can see more of this stuff? Again, only if you want to, no pressure. What an atmosphere we've got. The fans have been here since the stadium has died, and we're here for the Mexican Grand Prix. It's not called the Mexican Grand Prix anymore. Oh shit, look at that. That is not healthy. 88%. Oh, I've got to keep an eye on this stuff. It's a good job I noticed that. I wouldn't normally have noticed it. Alright. Replace. I might just have to replace everything. That will be alright. That we can do a new gearbox. That should be okay. Yeah, new one of those, new one of those. Alright. So the fact that we managed to get points in Austin with worn part, oh, I suppose it's collar pintos, isn't it? It's not buttons. Oh, that looks good. Nice to get a bit of green on there. Esteban Ocon. Absolute launch for Haas. The AI look pretty slow through here. Obviously, again, like we said, no straight line speed. And that must be a pretty close field spread because I'm 7/10 down and I'm last. Right, so we're running out of opportunities to try and get some good results for Colapinto before we kick him out of the team. So you've got Bortoletto coming next season, which will be exciting. The old steady hands of Jenson Button and the young raw talent of Bortoletto. I think it's going to make for a pretty good combo. P4, Jesus. Oh god, I've bottled that. Fuck that. No, I think we somehow put it together. Oh, I've got something in my eye. Oh, I got something in my eye. It's the worst time. Blink it out, come on. P4. Get in, have it. P4. We could get some really good points. I think the race is going to be dry though. It's that narrow field spread after the first. I was 7/10 down after the first sector. And I was plumb last. And at the end of it, 7/10 down gets you 5th. Which is pretty mental, really. The Jenson Button's on the back rows after his heroics in Austin. He's at the back, Jack Doohan, of course, P22. Where else would he be? Our future driver, Bortoletto, 16th. But Franco Colapinto is taking his anger out. Alright, he's fuming. Hasn't got a seat for next year. Frantically scrambling around, trying to convince the team to sign him. That P4 is going to go a long way, but can he convert it? You know how I usually advise caution on that one, and no heroics, don't damage the car, don't put it on fire. Oh, some stupid pun about carbon fibre. Well, I've been thinking maybe we should go for it this time. You know, we got nothing to lose. This could be our best result ever, and if you go into the first corner and fuck it up, that would be great. And take your tyre off, take someone's front wing off, everything is alright. My brain really is fucked. Yeah, I think loading times are definitely a lot longer when I'm streaming. I guess it makes sense. There's more if it's having to do more. Come on, hurry up. Could have finished this race by now. In the 60s, Mexico City will be the season-ending race, a party. It's not anymore. Not anymore, Crofty. Right, let's have a look at our boy Franco in P4. Don't care about the rest of the grid. Stappen, Leclerc, yeah. That's never happened before. Boring. Look at the rest of the grid. We have Norris, Colapinto in 4th. Don't care everybody else is. What's the random Mexican fact? We don't have one. That's the Mexican fact right there. Franco Colapinto is 4th. That's what it's all about. Right. Set up twice for good luck. Let's get into it. What can we do from P4? Colapinto hasn't had a points finish since Austria, which feels like an age ago. And I'm not liking how bad we are in a straight line here. This is not good. This is not what I wanted. Can we get it back going into turn 1? I'm going to have to take evasive action. I don't want to... Oh, shit. I just closed the door there. Well, I'll take that with where we started. Piastri's all over the back of me. So tight here. So tight. Oscar looking very feisty. Not a lot of room for manoeuvre. But P4. We are where we started. And we look like we might have decent pace. So we are going to struggle massively on the straights. And there are 2 big straights, but the rest of the circuit's pretty twisty, so if we can survive. Let's take the bollards out now. Why not? Take them out on lap 1, and then you don't have to worry about clipping them later on in the race. Good strategy. Right, here we go. I mean, what do you do? Well, let's get behind him, get some slipstream. And then I thought about setting out the inside. His AI looked pretty dodgy through the first couple of corners, and then they get it right on the straights. And the rest of the lap, as we send it around the inside of Piastri, it's more geared to us because we're just better in the corners. Sorry. Problem is I can't drive. That's the problem, and if I keep fucking out like that and running wide, God. My driver, despite the fact that we've been in good positions, I think my driving standards in this stream are the worst they've been. Russell and Piastri cruise past, but they're going to be scrapping, which means there is potentially something on the table. What I don't want is to just keep slipping back. Go away, Albon. Problem is, like, we're so much quicker in this section, but there's just nowhere to overtake. And then they get on the straights, then they pull away. Right, 2 laps to go after this. Oh god, bump. Can we maybe get some DRS? We got the DRS. We're not going to close though, that's the problem. I think Piastri and Russell might be done now. And that's frustrating because we were in that section, we were so much quicker than them, but just no space to get an overtake done. But yeah, I think it's vital. Obviously, we're in a battle with Williams for the constructors for 6th place. So if we can keep them both behind. Oh god. Oh, if I finish 8th after all this. Oh, fucking turn in. Why won't you turn in? Go away, Science. Oh, we're not even going to get DRS. Somehow that was our fastest lap of the race, but it didn't seem that quick. Alright, let's just keep these guys behind us. Stay to the right. Force into the outside. This feels like Austin all over again. Battling 2 Williamses. I just got... No, every time I go to accelerate, the back end steps out. I give Science a little squeeze. Right, it should hopefully be that, but we still have got that straight before the stadium section to contend with. I think we might be okay. P6 would be an excellent result. As we come through the last corner. P6, 8 points. We've got points for both our drivers today. So Button got, there's a 15 he got in Austin, and then we've got 8. So start at P4, I mean, I'll take it. All I wanted was a points finish, really. So the fact that we've got it, it's pretty good. Charles Leclerc has won the race. Did he start on pole? I can't remember. Or was it? No, it was... I don't know. Has F125 broken its driver of the day rule? And they've not gone for the driver that gained the most places, because Max Verstappen got driver of the day, but I'm pretty sure he started on pole. So they might have done, yeah. So Norris finished 3rd. Yeah, they have. Max Verstappen started on pole, finished 2nd, and then somehow got driver of the day. Explain that. Usually it's the driver that goes from like P17 to P15, and they get it because they gain the most places. Yeah, Leclerc wins from Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Russell, Colapinto, get in, Sainz, Albon, Ocon, Alonso, Antonelli, no points again. Lewis Hamilton, 13th, though he started 18th to be fair. And Jenson Button finished 18th. So Leclerc now has a 38-point lead in the championship. Verstappen second, Norris third. Hamilton fourth, but that's a costly race for him not scoring. And then now Jenson Button is P9 and we are in P15 with 18 points. So a nice little haul there. So that's taken us above our replacement for next season, Gabriel Bortoleto. Albon only on 8 points. I took him a while to get his first points in it, and then I ruined it because I ran into him. But now that Williams looks pretty decent. Only 1 point behind Haas, so the fight for 5th is very much on. Williams 45, they've shown some late season promise, took them a while to get it together. So it's probably between us three. I think Sauber, they're not going to get 25 points, are they? The rest of the season, you wouldn't think. It's very much between us and Haas, but Ocon's having such a great season. It's going to be difficult. Right. I know it's a bit early, but I think I might actually stop there for tonight. Only because my throat is not feeling great. You might be able to tell by the way I'm speaking, but my throat is really not feeling great. And yeah, just feel quite tired after today. So I might actually end this here and then pick it up at some point over the weekend, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, where I feel a little bit better. I just, yeah, I think I need to rest my throat up a little bit and get some sleep because it's been a long day and I'm pretty knackered. So I know it's been a bit shorter than usual. Haven't got as many races in as I would have liked, but we've got 3 races to go till the end of the season. Hopefully next stream we can knock that out and finish that off. So yeah, I'm sorry that didn't go as long as I wanted. Thank you, George. Appreciate that, mate. But yeah, hopefully you will come back maybe Sunday and just crank the last 3 races out and then finish it off. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Sorry it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like on that there for me. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future streams like this one. If you're watching it on a replay, comment below any thoughts and suggestions that you may have. Take care of yourselves, have an awesome weekend, and I will see you in the next one.